How are you all doing? Back in Avalon, back where the heart is. Yeah, amazing times, joyful times, transformational, huge transformation. As we're entering, what is it? Yeah, next week, Sagittarius season. So when we enter Sagittarius season, more fire is coming out. You know, it's the Sagittarius energy is traveling, is independence, joy, variety. So, and a lot of fire. They're almost unpredictable in their ways of what are they going to do next. And most of them are very adventurous. You know, they don't shy away for adventure. So we're entering that energy, and we have the dark moon portal day on the 22/11/22. So that's a very, very, very emotional and strengthening and mastering portal. Because if we are able to master our emotions, our dark side that comes up during this portal, if we can master that and overcome the past, then it's really, really powerful. And that will give you the transformation that you need in your life to move forward. Wow, pretty intense, but oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. So it's mastering our emotions. So let's see what the divine masculine's mind space is at. I'm working with the Lemurian cards. For in his mind, stabilization, physical integration, and mental clearing. So it is something that the divine masculine needs to clear in his mind, to let go of, to not interact with his mind too much, but let himself sink into his heart space and feel in his heart space what is needed for him at the moment. I hear go out in nature. You are stuck too much in your house, in your environment. Go into nature. That's what I hear. And it's the earth and the air. You know, it's the air that gets you grounded and gets you out of your mind space. So that's what is going on for the divine masculine in his mind. And he probably needs to integrate some feelings, and he had some thoughts about something that he needed to clear out. So there is a mental clearing is needed. So he needs to get out of the house. He needs to get out into nature, make walks into the forest, go to a sacred space, or go to a space where it's where he can clear his mind. You know, it's and don't get out, don't get stuck inside. So make a combination. That's the mind and the grounding, this the earth and the air, that says, okay, you can fly so high and you're this angel, you know, but you also need that grounding of the earth. You know, put your feet down into the earth and ground yourself. So all the things that you're thinking about, you know, need some space, need some grounding, need some earth. Okay, otherwise you will get too chaotic in your mind space. Okay, in his heart space, he is the Lemurian shaman, and he knows this. He is the Lemurian shaman, and your shadow is dissolving, and gaze of truth, you know, your shadow is dissolving in the gaze of truth. So it could be that you see the truth in someone else. You see the truth, you see the work, you see the love, you see everything that is united within you, but also in the other person. And go beyond fear. It could be that, you know, your own fear. And okay, now there's a huge channeling coming through. This is a huge fear of the masculine, of being rejected. Rejection, I hear rejection, rejection, rejection. And if you that's his biggest fear. That's why there is no action being taken. But if you see that beyond the fear, there are some wounds that still needs to be healed, or are already healed, but is coming up for you to transmute. And that will be your initiation. So that's probably why this is so important for the dark moon energy. So it's the energy of getting the shadow, working with the shadow, and removing the shadow out of your system, and the wounds being released. So you become in this oneness energy, you know, and knowing that everything is one. And what you feel within yourself, the other person will probably mirror it to you. And rejection is just a detour, you know, a rejection. If you feel rejected by someone, it's just, you know, source detouring you for something better to come into your life, because we don't see everything. God sees everything. He sees the things that your, you know, that your counterpart is doing, what is not doing, what is hiding from you, you know, what they speak, you know, everything is being seen by the realm. And they say, okay, is this energy, it's like a balance, you know, is this energy matching, you know, this energy? Are doing what they say, or, you know, are you truth to your word? Um, and are you compatible in that? You know, if one person is flaky, you know, you will attract someone who's flaky also. um and then I hear Loki. Loki energy. Oh my gosh, they make a mess of it there. It's really funny. But yeah, they're showing me all kinds of things now. And that energy that needs grounding, that needs earth, that needs and in his heart space, the divine masculine knows that he is that Lemurian shaman from the past lives, and you need to go beyond fear. And um and and it's really something where you're afraid of. It's probably what you need the most. If there's a lot of anxiety and there's a lot of fear, we have to look it in the eye, to and to say, go deeper, and in at a deeper level to see if that's really the energy that is there, or is it on a deeper level. So what is revealing itself on a deeper level, and can you transform that? So, and that's because going beyond your own fears, going beyond your own capabilities, what you think, that's your limit. It's never your limit, because there's always more behind it. So we are limitless. So if you say, okay, I can't do this, you're restricting yourself from your inner shaman to come up and to alchemize it, and to change it, and to change it for the better. Okay, let's see what's the divine, how does the divine masculine sees the divine feminine. I get another pile here. There's so many cards. It's so hard to shuffle. He sees that the divine feminine went through an initiation, that she did a lot of healing, and that she mastered a lot of emotions, and that she is reconnecting with everything around her in her life that was not that she had to miss, or that she had to there's a huge initiation here, because I also feel the past pulling towards her, and that's normal, because we're in this cycle. We're in this cycle that needs to be shifted. Okay, let's see. What else is going on in the divine feminine's mind space? The elven ones. Divine creation, codes, starborn, architects, devas, and sacred geometry. That's the initiation that she got. Exactly the initiation that she got. The initiation of the sacred geometry, the initiation of healing. She knows that she got crack codes, that she sees through things, to alchemize this, to change it, to and to she's the architect of life, and she knows this in her mind space. She knows this. So she is one of the elven, and she is this divine creation, and she is living through divine creation, and she is that star-born energy that came back to this planet to change that world. And she knows this in her mind space. She knows that she is one of the elves, that she is the codes that come through her are codes to change her, all her abilities. And I also hear she needs to let go of control. Let all this do the work, but she wants to control it with her mind. She wants to control it with she wants to send it, almost directing it. So yeah, and she is the architect of her life. She's the architect how she wants to live, how she needs to live. um, and also change. By the alchemy, she changes people's life. And she knows that she is this divine creation. So what is in her heart space? In her heart space, the key to freedom. And she got the key to freedom. She already got the key to freedom. And she healed her inner child. She creates an inner safety for herself. And that's coming through self-kindness. So she is kind to herself. She is kind to her inner child, because she says, if I'm kind to the other person, I will be kind to myself. I will be kind to my inner child. If I will be harsh towards my twin flame, to my partner, I will hurt myself, because those two are connected together. So their hearts, their emotions are connected together. And she knows that she has the key. She knows she has the key to her own heart. She has the key to healing. She has the key to inner safety. She has the key to take care of herself. And that key that she uses opens all doors. Really opens all doors. It opens the door to love. It opens the door to manifestation. It opens the door to creativity. It opens the door to her inner sexuality. Everything is connected. Everything is connected. And through all that energy, she is transmuting and transmuting all the old wounds. Oh, I have to upload my... Oh. Sorry, guys. I hear myself say sorry a lot. But I apologize for breaking or under breaking this video, because I need this. Yeah, he needs to get uploaded again. Okay, I hope you see it. Oh, there's another one here. So that's what I was saying about the inner child and self-love, self-care, shifting the energies. Yeah, there it goes. Hope. Yeah. Get the cable. So pretty much not prepared as the chaos I was talking about earth and air. I need to go into nature today. Yeah. So I talked about the healed inner child. So let's see. Hi, Manuel. Let's see how the divine feminine sees the divine masculine. Awakening. She sees the divine masculine awakening. Know who you are. And there's a new DNA activation. And it could be that he gets a DNA activation from the divine feminine. Not only from the divine feminine, but also from her energy. So he's getting a awakening call from the universe, that the divine feminine had to be free and clear in her heart space to move on to the next chapter. And probably, it could be that she was in a relationship before, or that there was a third party, and that she needed to move on from this. And that's what is here with the inner child heart space, and she sees, because of that awakening of her energy, the divine masculine starts to awaken. The divine masculine gets codes. He gets activated through his chakras, activated by the conversations with the divine feminine. And that really is connecting everything together with the geometry, sacred geometry, connected with the codes, connected with her creation. So that's what the divine feminine sees towards the divine masculine, that he is finally waking up and growing to a higher level that he needs to grow to be more from his heart space, more in this heart space, and less from the mind, because the mind always has a tendency to manipulate, and the heart can't manipulate. The heart is, open. The heart is love. There's only one thing that is necessary, that's love, and nothing else. Okay, what supports the divine masculine? Share your space. So there is a telepathy, there's a co-creation, there is communication, and they're honoring each other. So they're sharing the same space, they're sharing the same heart space, the divine masculine and the divine feminine in the twin flame union. They're sharing that space, they're connected with each other's heart. And there is a telepathy. And she knows exactly what he's feeling. She knows exactly what is going on in his space, and they are ready to co-create a new chapter in their lives. And that's what will support the divine masculine, because there is communication coming. It has to do with the heart space, that has to do with the love for each other, and the honoring towards each other. He sees her as the divine goddess, she sees him as the divine god. And all that is not within themselves, without themselves, it's within themselves. So she sees the God elements within him, the source elements in him, and he sees the same for her. So that, and sharing space and time together, will connect them on a deeper level. And that deeper level has to be there, because there is this energy of growth, growth coming up, and I hear equality. There is equality. there is, I hear the boundaries are fading away. The boundaries that you put and the walls that you put up for yourself to protect yourself, those are fading away because the knowledge they have starts to integrate. The knowledge they have starts to integrate. As I told you, if it's not the right person for you, you will be redirected, and you have to have that faith that the right person will come along. But if you're already in the twin flame union, or if you're in separation, the time that they share space together, that is deepening their bond, and that will support the divine masculine. How does he seize the divine feminine? Everything has to do with cosmic cycles. Create space. They need to create a sacred space together, a sacred space, embrace each other, and there are unlimited possibilities here for both of them. That's how he sees the divine feminine, that she is moving with the cosmic cycles, that she is moving with the cycles of the earth, and that she creates sacred space for herself, and she embraces unlimited possibilities. And that's what he sees, that everything is possible in her life. She is not holding back. She is not being in a space of limitations. Everything in her environment, everywhere she is possible. She doesn't say I can't. Maybe she used to, but she grew out of that, because when she is connected with the cosmic energy, everything is possible in her life. Okay? She let nobody hold her back to reach her dreams. Not only her dreams, but her destiny. And if the destiny is to have everything in her life that makes her happy, including the twin flame relationship, including the divine masculine, and she will go for it, because she says, I can multitask. I'm this divine goddess that can do everything. I can manifest everything, but I can also choose what I want in my life and what I don't want in my life. And when I look here, she says, okay, I want it all, because that's my birthright. And that's the most beautiful space to be in. And that's what the divine masculine sees. She wants it all, because it's her birthright. That's where she came here for. She came here for love. She came here for to prosper, to manifest, and to live her dreams. And he sees that she is doing it. And she has it all. Because the love that the twin flames are looking for is not the love outside of themselves. It's the love within themselves that is reflecting into someone else. So if you love yourself, you see the love in the other person, and you resonate with that same frequency, that is attracting each other towards each other. But if you're not in that space and you don't love yourself, you will attract people that are wounded, that are not healed yet. And then it's just the physical and the outside attraction from the outer world. So first, you need to love yourself and love yourself so much and feel that love in your heart space that you can feel it for someone else too. Okay? And then you're ready for that twin flame relationship, because then the mirroring starts. Then the joy, the happiness, the connection, building each other up and building with each other will start. And where is that building? Where is that building related to? Could be that they say the same aspiration. That they say the same energy of loving nature, loving spirit, loving devotion, and having devotion for their communities. So that all can come together. And it's time. It's time to go outside. It's time to go outside. It's time to show yourself who you are, to show yourself what you're able and capable of. What supports the divine feminine? The elders. The elders' spiritual mentoring, equality, stability, wisdom, experience, and counsels. So this all will connect you and support you. So your ancestors, from which lineage? Could be your parent lineage, could be the lineage of the goddess and the god, and all that kind of stuff, So this is the support of the elders, And if you ask me for me to answer a question for you, I would suggest go within, go in meditation and ask your heart, because your heart knows the truth. I'm just giving here a free twin flame reading, and I'm not answering any questions. So spiritual mentoring. So she is a spiritual mentor. She will give you advice to do what you need to know. Okay. So, and the relationship between the masculine and the feminine is equal. It's equal. So when there is equality in this unity, then it's no problem. Everything will flow. She respects his I hear limitations, and understand his boundaries. And that's what the elders say, respect each other and accept each other for who you are, with your shadow sides and with your sun side. If you can love the shadow side, then it's easy to love the sun side, but we see the sun side first, and then after a few years, we recognize, oh my God, now the shadow is coming out, and I can't deal with this. I can't live with this shadow. And then you drop, You know, you run out, you move out, you know, you move away from each other, you divorce. You know, all these kind of things are there, but it's just not accepting the other person fully who they are. And that means that you don't fully accept yourself where you are, because you're looking outside of yourself and not inside of yourself. So then the other person is to blame for everything that happens in your life. No, that's and that's the beauty of it, because the time goes so quickly. And I don't know if it's karma or dharma is so quick coming back to you, that if something is happening to you, you have to go to your thoughts. What is the latest thoughts I had in my mind? And it's manifesting like this. So that's what we need to be aware of, that we are attracting what comes out of our mouth. You know, if there is only love coming out of our mouth, we are attracting that love. And not only again towards someone else, but towards ourselves. And then love comes your way. And if you think nasty, or you have thoughts about someone, you know, that also manifests, because you're the creator. You're the creator of your own world. So how does the divine feminine sees the relationship with the divine masculine? How does the divine feminine sees the relationship with the divine masculine? Wow, dolphins, Lemurian energy. Play, it's okay to relax, smile again, and share your flow. Both share your flow, share your energy, share your love, share your joy, share your compassion, share your thoughts, share your heart, share everything together, you know, everything what is positive in your life. Share it. That's what the divine feminine sees, you know. She can relax with him. She is at ease with him, because he gives her that strength. He gives her that safety. He gives her that environment where she can open herself and be vulnerable with him. So it's time to smile again. And that's a very good one, because, you know, life is smiling at you, and life is, what is happening in your life is for you. It's never against you. Life is for you. The universe will never send you challenges your way that wouldn't be good for you. It's a lesson or a blessing. So we're going to take that and respect the three S's of the feminine and the three C's of the divine masculine. If you respect both of those energies, and codes, then your relationship will be successful. Okay. A card for the divine feminine, and a card for the divine masculine, and a card from the universe for the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Let's see what's going on. One card for the universe, please. for the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Thank you. One card for the divine masculine, please. Wow, and the divine feminine right away. Okay. For the universe, for the divine masculine, a message from the divine masculine, for the divine feminine and the masculine. Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? How can you be a mother for yourself? How can you nurture yourself, love yourself, give to yourself what you need? What is needed for you? You know, if the divine masculine or the divine feminine need a hug, need safety, need communication, ask for it. Don't assume that the other person will give it to you. Ask. And if they say no, it's okay also. You know, a no is not a rejection. No is just a word that gives someone else like his boundaries or being kind to themselves. You know, no, I can't do this today, but maybe Friday, you know, that's it. So a lot of people are, that's why the people pleasing is coming in so much, because we are learned that the word no is almost like a punishment, and that comes out of our programming from our childhood. No means bad. No means bad. But no isn't bad. No is a restriction on something that can be changed. So if you get a no from someone, you know, the next day it could be a yes, because they don't have to explain what they're doing or why they give you a no. Okay? So that's for the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Trust the timing. Trust the wave. Trust the wave you come into. Time is not running out. Yeah, there's no time. So time will never run out. You know, there is a reason why there is a distance between the masculine and the feminine, because it needs to come together, you know, and meet each other in the center. And universe always has divine timing, and you feel it. You know, you feel when it's happening, you feel when it's necessary, you feel the push and the pull. And that's the beauty of it, you know, when they're coming together. When they're in separation, there is all this evolving of love going on in both of their spaces. But when they're coming together, they're like two magnets, you know, push and pull, push and pull, push and pull. But when they meeting in the middle, you know, in the center, you know, then bam. And when that's happening, you know, everything opens up. Everything opens up. And then, you know, we have to deal with each other's love, but also with each other's shadows. And can you deal with those shadows? You know, can you deal with those shadows? So if you have an anger issue within yourself, that probably would manifest through the other person, would manifest through your twin. And it could be that you have an underlying anger within you. And in that underlying anger within you, your twin flame will react on it. And then you have to deal to see if you can deal with it. If you can't deal with it, just stand up, say to them, I need a timeout. I'm coming back later because I'm not in a good shape now. And you come back later and engage again. Don't blame the other person. No, go in your heart space and engage again with each other on a different frequency. Okay. For the divine masculine, loosen your grip. Coping mechanism, density, and action, and addiction, and let God in. It could be you're addicted, addicted to supplements, addicted to stopped substances, addicted to all kinds of energies that is outside of yourself. So it's now time to clear all that out and clear yourself and get out of the density and get your light in, more light in. You need to let spirit or God in. So I have the other card is trust the niggle. What is that niggling feeling that wants to tell you? It is really okay. Now I get all kinds of visions and I'm not going to share them. But what is that niggling feeling within you that wants to tell you something? And is that fear? Or is it, oh my God, it's going to happen and I don't know what to do with it. Yeah, I don't know what to do with it. It's going to happen. I don't know what to do with it. So maybe you want to pull back and retreat. Maybe you want there is an energy of distraction, that wants to, I always say the energies that don't want the twin flames to come together also know what that niggling feeling is within you. And they do everything and they try everything in their power to create this separation again. So you want to retreat, or the feminine wants to retreat, and, to keep you separated, not be able to come together. And that's if it's a third party, if it's the grandmother, it's the mother, it's the teacher, it's everything. So if you're going to class, or you're going to school and you have to do an exam, and they know that you're a little bit fearful in this time, the teacher will say to you, you will never going to make it. And why? To give you that push and that urge that says, I will prove you wrong, asshole. Yeah, you know, that's what's going to happen within the system. If you say, oh, nothing good will come out of you, you will, one day or the other, you will prove someone wrong. And that's exactly the psychology they use. So you even will work harder and do your best to get that exam, or to get that twin flame, or to get your divine partner coming into union with you. So keep that in mind. So what is the card for the divine feminine? You're a pillar of light. Your vibration is rising and you are the miracle. your vibration is rising and you are the miracle. So the more you create light and more you create that light within yourself, the more you shine it within, the easier it gets to move through all kinds of situations. The what sometimes is not be able, that the light can't handle um, dark energies, dark heavy energies, aggression, war, things like that. But we also have the warriors, the light warriors. We all are, trying on their own ways um, to keep that in balance. We don't need to have more light than the darkness, because then it's still not equal. Then we need more darkness to equal that out, because and now we're in the middle. We're in the middle. There are two sides are still working with each other for power, and the light warriors are in the middle, and they two forces trying to dim that light. But the more we work together in co-creation, the bigger that light will be. So um, try to work in co-creation and co-create with your divine masculine, if that's possible. Work with him instead of pushing him away and doing the energies with other people, or on your own. It's really really compatible. um, Divine masculine and feminine are really compatible to do this work together, because there's a masculine energy needed and a feminine energy needed. And most of the time when you're with a group of females, feminine energy, one the masculine energy is coming up, because if you have two feminine, there's always one masculine. And it doesn't mean the feminine without. Yeah, feminine without, they're both feminine, but the inner energies will be masculine. One is always competing with the other. There's always one that goes into competition with the other energies, because that's what is being asked, because there's a lack of a male energy. So if you don't go into competition, and leave them and let them be in their masculine energy, nothing is going on. It's perfectly fine. And then, this co-creation will even be more stronger. Okay. So, and then we have the eartheth, learning how to be human in a world and not of it. So learning how to be human in the world, and be in the world and not of it. So you're just in this human body, um, and we are aware that we are in that human body to transmute a lot of things, and we're just learning how to be human as a light body, as a light being, and then shift that energy. How do you use it in a body form? How do you use it in a physical form? And what do you do with it? We still try to be a good human, because of our light. Our light is telling us, go to that higher vibration, go to that energy of source, and everything will fall into place. Yes, everything will fall into place, and come into that union space, that space of oneness, of all being one. And I think that's the most beautiful thing, that everything what's within you is reflecting in someone else. And if you say, okay, I learned my lesson with that, then you learn your lesson and then you can move forward, because those energies are not synchronizing with you anymore. You learned your lessons, right? So you don't have to learn your lesson twice or three times. You just have to learn it once. And then you know. And then you say, hell yes or hell no. Okay? And I keep it with this. All the blessings, all the love. If you want a private reading from me for you and your twin flame relationship, or you want a divine masculine reading where your divine masculine is at, let me know. Everything you can find in the description box below. And I see you next time. Bye bye.